Chazal tell us that in the history of the world, there were 4 people who only left this world. They only died because of the chait of Adam Harishon with the Nachash. Do you know who they are? I've asked that question to many people. Many people can't name more than 2, maybe 3. Isn't that strange? These people should be the idols of Jewish history. People never sinned in their lifetime. Wow! How come we don't have their names in our tefillos? How come we don't daven Elikei Binyamin, Elikei Amram? These people never did a sin in their life. It would seem that Klal Yisrael's heroes are not the ones that never fell, that never made a mistake. They're the ones that fell in their lifetime and picked themselves up and went back to battle. Sheva Yipal Tzadik V'kom. I think it's quite famous that Rav Hutner quoted that pasuk when he was writing to a Talmud who seemingly had been krechzing and sighing that even this late in his life, he still felt such a battle with his Yetzer Hara. And Rav Hutner wrote him, if I wouldn't sense how serious you are, I would laugh at your question. This is a sign of failure because you're battling with the Yetzer Hara? I don't think Rav Hutner said this mashal, but if an EKG is taken on a person's heart and the line that comes out is exactly smooth and even, that means one thing: the person's no longer alive. Life is the battle of uphill and downhill, falling and picking oneself up. The tzaddik doesn't get up despite his falls, but because he fell. That's what makes him a stronger person. In the pasuk in Shiras Hayam in Ozyasher we say, Amar Oyev Erdoif Asig Achalek Shalo. It's a question we sometimes ask as a trivia question in camp. Where are the 5 words in a row that start with an aleph? I once heard a beautiful pshat that these 5 alephs are connected the first 5 makos, where even though Hashem did not strengthen Paro's heart, Paro strengthened himself. He was knocked down by Dam. Aleph, he started again, and he said, I'm still going to fight Hashem. He was knocked down by Tzradeya. Aleph, that signifies starting over again. 5 times he did it, until finally Hashem said, you refuse to subdue yourself, to subjugate yourself to Hashem? You know what's going to happen now? Even if you want to give in, and you want to be machni yourself, I'm not going to let you. The Midah Tova of HaKadosh Baruch Hu is 500 times greater than the Midah Sadin. If a person battles his Yetzer Hara, he falls and gets up again. He falls and starts again. He falls and starts again. The Menachem will reward him one day to give him the strength of heart that the Yetzer Hara will not be able to knock him down again. Chazak, the Amatz.